Hi, rock fans. This is international superstar rocker Bigolo Woodstock. I wanted to thank all of my fans that watched my first video. It became an overnight internet success with over 37 views the first month. That's amazing. And I decided the best way to kick off my second video is to answer questions from my fans. Why, this has become such a sensation. I've received over 8 letters and emails, many of them having questions that people would like to know about me. And so I thought this would be the perfect time to answer your questions. So, first question is, did you have anything to do with the great musical happening in 1969, Woodstock? Well, actually, Woodstock was my idea. I called some of my friends that basically view me as a rock god and told them to come over and let's have a little jam session. And so we met and called it Woodstock, and quite a few people showed up, and the rest is history. I wanted to call it the Bigolo Bash, but I was outvoted, and so Woodstock became the name. Another question I got, we know that you've written over 12 songs, and that one of your albums went aluminum, meaning it sold over 100 copies, and that is true. But would we recognize any of your hit songs? And why, of course, 3 of my hit songs were the biggest songs that were ever written, sold billions of copies. The first one, let's see if you can see this. I'll hold it up for you. It's Drinking the Beer in 1985. And a lot of people are saying, but Woodstock, I don't really recognize that song. Well, let me show you. You see Drinking the Beer in 1985. Okay, you take the Doctor off and you take the King off. Because unfortunately, Dr. King was assassinated. That was a terrible day. So we take him off and we have N. And then we leave the. And then we have beer. Now, beer. What sounds like beer? Beer. Year. So we change the B to a Y, and one of those E's we change to an A. In the year. And we get rid of this N because we already have an N over here. And then we have 1985. If you add just 540 years to 1985, what do you get? 25. In the year 25. And I'm sure you recognize my hit song from 1969, In the Year 25. And as this evidence clearly shows, Denny Zager and Rick Evans stole this song from me because it was right here. It was already published. They just made a few changes to the music and the lyrics and stole my song and sold over 10 million copies. But that's okay. I forgive them because with Bigolo, it's about the music, the craft, and never about the money. And I forgive Denny Zager, because he makes such a wonderful guitar that I forgive him. And then another one of my big hits was The Day After Yesterday. As you can see, it sold over 135 copies worldwide. But it was stolen from me by Paul McCartney. I played it for him one day, and he took my song, and he just took this off. He changed the lyrics, and he changed the music, and he stole my hit song yesterday. And he sold 3 gazillion copies of that song yesterday. And I didn't get a penny for it, but I'm not about the money. And my third biggest hit was Baby, Come and Ignite My Blazer. Some of you are saying, Bigolo, I don't think we've heard that song before. This song was from my album, Moldy Memories, and it went aluminum, which means it sold over 100 copies. So that's nothing to sneeze at. But if you look at my song, Baby, Come and Ignite My Blazer. What is another word for ignite? Ignite? Why, of course, it's light. Another word for ignite is light. Light my blazer. Well, if you take the R off of blazer, what have you got? You've got blaze. Okay, what's another word for blaze? Why, it's fire. Baby, come and light my fire. So as you can clearly see, the evidence shows that this song was stolen from me by Jim Morrison and the Doors. And that song sold over 7 billion copies. And every time I turn on my frickin' radio, there it is, my stolen song being played. And I didn't get a penny for it. But of course, Bigolo is not about the money. I'm only about the music. And a final question I was asked, Bigolo, did you ever meet the great rock star Jimi Hendrix? Did I ever meet Jimi Hendrix? Why, I taught Jimi Hendrix how to play the guitar. The kid had no talent, no training, played the guitar backwards and upside down. He held the paddle of the guitar, he held it in an upward position. So I had to train him to hold it correctly. Now I know what some of you are saying. You're saying, Bigolo, you're right-handed. Jimi Hendrix was left-handed. How did you teach him to play the guitar? Very simple. Watch this. Okay, prepare to be amazed. Yes, that's correct, rock fans. Bigolo Woodstock is ambidextrous and can play left-handed or right-handed. Well, I see by the clock that it's getting a little late. I have a high-powered business meeting with a taxidermy company about my song that they're using in their television commercial, and they have chosen my classic song, Don't Go Stuffing My Heart, for their taxidermy commercial, and I have to meet with them tonight. So tomorrow I will add a little more to this video, and then we will put it on the internet for everyone to enjoy. So I will see you in the morning. Hi, rockers. I can tell what many of you are thinking. "Bigolo, why are you wearing a crazy mask on your face?" Well, Bigolo learned a valuable lesson last night. Never go partying with your makeup artist. It never turns out well at all. Now, my makeup artist, Mrs. Tucker, is 86 years old, and she's been my makeup artist for 40 years. When she starts smoking those funny smelling little cigarettes, there's no telling what might happen. So I woke up this morning and I could have forgiven her if she had done this with just makeup. But no, Mrs. Tucker, who never halfway does anything, used a tattoo gun. So even though she was like a mother to me, Mrs. Tucker, I tell you, I had to fire that Mother Tucker, and she no longer works for me. So let this be a lesson for you rockers out there, that it's never a good deal to go partying with your makeup artist. Well, I have to get back to work. I'm writing my 13th song, and I will see you rockers later. Rock on, dude.